And we'll get started in just a minute or two and let more people jump on board. If you guys can hear me loud and clearly, please drop a 1 or a yes in the chat so I know my mic is working properly. And let's see who's active today. Awesome. Thanks, Terrence, as well. Thanks, Kay. Thanks, Keith. By the way, Terrence, I sent you your funding analysis earlier today. What's going on, Keith? Again, love to see you here. Eric, Terry, Jim, Terrence, Nanette as well. Awesome, super active so far. We should definitely have 100+ people on this webinar, guys. So definitely be fun today. We got Taylor as well, Alan as well. Good to see everyone. What's going on, Kelly? Were you on yesterday's webinar as well? Maybe with the I, Kelly with the I. Awesome. If you guys haven't already, please make sure you guys grab your pen and papers, turn off the TV, stop shuffling through paperwork, grab your crayons, your notepads, whatever it may be. You're going to want to take notes today. We promise we're going to deliver a lot of value when it comes to buying a business, starting a business, buying real estate. And we're going to show you guys how to get unlimited capital at the same time, how to get capital every 6 months, 100K, 200K in capital so you guys can grow your business. What's going on, Karen, as well? Welcome, welcome. Perfect. And shout out to all the action takers for actually showing up today, guys. Taking time off of your business, your 9 to 5 for taking action. I'd love to see it. We do have 60 people in the room. All right, let's have some fun before we dive into it. I want to get a feel for the room. Where is everyone based out of? Comment the state that you guys live in really quick. Let's see who we got today. Florida, Denver. Where's Margate near? Like Orlando, Tampa, Jacksonville. We got Denver, Idaho, Delaware, NC, Texas, Washington, Laguna Beach, California, Houston, New York, Georgia. Good mix today. What else we got, guys? We have 60 people in the room. Boca is a nice area. That's like a good mixture right there between Orlando and then, north of Miami. I like that area. Oregon, Feeding Hills, Massachusetts. Probably the closest to me. I mean, Mass is probably close to Vermont, so I love to see it. Connecticut, Greenville, SC. Nice. And by the way, guys, a lot of people are messaging the host and panelists. So what I want really quick is go into your chat and hit the blue box. It says host and panelist and switch it to everyone so everyone can see the comments. The more active the chat is today, the better, guys. But we got a lot of people in the room. I love to see it, guys. I'm based out of Vermont. Has anyone been in Vermont before? If you guys like maple syrup, Ben & Jerry's ice cream, beer, mountains, snowboarding, leaves, come to Vermont. Awesome. Love it, Kelly. Yeah, Vermont's pretty nice. Oh, Montreal, nice. Yeah, we're about an hour and a half away from Montreal. I'm in Burlington area. Fiddlehead. Love to see it. Yeah, we got some good beer up here. Green Mountain State. Awesome, guys. And before we dive into it, I want to get a good feel for the room and what everyone wants, right? So you guys booked the webinar today, but what made you guys want to hop in the webinar today? Are you guys trying to get funding for business or real estate investments? And be specific at the same time. What kind of business do you guys want to fund, and what kind of real estate do you want to fund at the same time? Section 8, fix and flips, Airbnbs, co-living, RV parks. There we go, Gary. New construction, AI business, super hot. Love to see it. What else we got in the chat, guys? Comment what brought you guys to the webinar today. What kind of business do you guys want to fund? Co-living and a lending business. Awesome. Are you in a Gator sub 2, Tracy, with the lending business? Multifamily, building business credit to expand and build a new business. Awesome. Love to see it, Tracy. Multifamily, BRRRRs. I do a lot of BRRRRs myself, guys. I do buy, rehab, rent, refinance, and repeat. I mostly do Section 8 and fix and flips and BRRRRs, guys. So Phil, that's exactly what I do. We got multifamily, commercial, real estate, painting company. We just helped a $4 million painting company get a lot of money. It's a good space to be in. Funding for a business will be the first franchise. What kind of franchise is it, Christian? Asset class, nice. Real estate. We have a lot of real estate investors today. Slow flips. I've heard really good things about slow flips. I haven't really dived into it much. PML and credit repair. Homeless veterans for, co-living. That's a great opportunity, especially in a lot of states that give out grants and all that stuff. Mobile, hybrid barracks. Awesome. That sounds like it's needed, especially in Vermont. Futures, day trading, and tax deed auctions. Tax deeds are money. Fixed personal credit, BRRRR, FTB, FHA. Love to see it. Awesome, guys. And once again, if you guys can please switch your messages from host and panelist to everyone so everyone can see the messages. And we already have 86 people on, guys. Like I said, today we're going to have 100+ people on the webinar, and it's going to be a fun one. So here's the plan for today. I'm going to show you guys how to get all the funding you need for your business or real estate investments. I'm gonna give you my 3 biggest tips. Plus, we're gonna give out a bunch of free gifts at the same time. LLC, GPTs, free mini courses and much more. So make sure you guys stick into the end. We got Nationwide Holistic Provider Network. Awesome, awesome. So what I'm gonna do really quick is I'm gonna share my screen, guys, and I'm gonna pull up the slide deck for you guys, and then we'll dive into it. Perfect, perfect, guys. So welcome to the, actually, let me pull up my chat over here. If you guys see me looking down a lot during the webinar, I'm watching the chat right here on my laptop to make sure we get all your questions answered at the same time. So guys, welcome to the Infinite Funding Blueprint. By the end of this webinar, you understand exactly how to get results guaranteed. And as always, what we do is a Q&A. So what that means is if you guys have questions on business credit, lines of credit, SBA loans, funding a business, buying real estate, we're going to get all your questions answered at the end of this webinar. So let's dive into it. So today I'm going to show you guys how to access 100K to 200K in 0% funding within 60 days. Even if your business is brand new, make $0, or you've been rejected by every single bank out there, which is not a good feeling. I'm also going to show you how business owners and real estate investors are getting funding on repeat every 6 to 12 months. So you stop losing deals. Who in this room hates losing deals? Drop a 1 in the chat if you guys hate losing deals and missing opportunities. I know I do. So let's dive into it, guys. Thanks, Tracy. Appreciate it. And so here's the hidden reason why most entrepreneurs stay stuck without capital. So most business owners and real estate investors are told the same story over and over. You need 2+ years in business. Show us your tax returns. We need bank statements and revenue proof, and you don't qualify yet. And the traditional banking trap is that nobody tells you there's a completely different system that bypasses all of that, guys. So today I'm going to give you all the sauce. We're going to give you guys a lot of free gifts at LLC, GPT, a free hard inquiry mini course, plus much more, plus a big bonus at the end of this call. So make sure you guys grab your notepads again. And the hidden system and why funding is so important, especially for businesses and real estate, is without the right system in place, you miss out on deals because you can't come up with a 40K for the down payment of the property. You end up paying 11% or more to hard money lenders, and you still need that 20% out of pocket. You can't invest in marketing, even though you know you need to for the business. And meanwhile, your competitors who do have capital pass you by, which is the worst feeling ever. And the result of this is lost opportunities while others close deals in your neighborhood. Stress destroying relationships. Money is the #1 cause of divorce, guys. It shouldn't be that way. We're going to get your money right today and help you guys get capital. Businesses failing due to lack of capital. A 90% failure rate, guys, a 90% failure rate within 2 years. We should be able to have the American dream, have a thriving business, make 6 figures, 7 figures a year, and be able to put food on the table for our families, yet that's not the case for a lot of people out there. This is not a credit problem. It's a system problem. And that all ends today. So what if you had a proven system that gave you access to 100K to 200K in 0% funding within 60 days, no tax returns, bank statements, or revenue proof required, a repeatable process where every 6 to 12 months, you can get infinite capital. This is exactly what the zero document system provides. So before I dive in, drop a 1 in the chat if you've ever felt like you're doing everything right, but you're still stuck because you don't have enough capital. You can't grow your business. You can't buy a business. You can't buy real estate. You can't scale. You're just stuck. Drop a 1 in the chat if you guys feel stuck right now. And I've been there many times, guys, many times. Having capital or not having capital is not fun, guys, right? So I wish I had this playbook 10 years ago. I'm going to give you guys a playbook right now where you guys can get unlimited capital, buy your business, grow your business, buy real estate, and feel good. You guys can finally say yes to things you want versus saying no to things you want. So you guys are no longer be stuck after today. So today, I'll show you a simple way to access 100K to 200K in 0% funding just by applying the infinite funding blueprint concept. So here's how I intend to make this the most valuable hour of your life so far. I'm going to show you how to understand the exact data points and stated income strategies that get you approved without documents so you can access capital even if you have a brand new business making $0. We'll also show you guys how to learn the credit profile structure that makes you bankable and fundable overnight so traditional banking barriers no longer apply to you. We'll also show you guys how to cover 100% of your real estate deals and business acquisitions at 0% and stop paying expensive lender rates. I've done 17 deals in the last 2 years, guys, brought none of my own cash. We'll teach you guys exactly how to do that today. And lastly, we'll show you guys how to use the inquiry removal strategy to repeat this process every 6 to 12 months and become your own bank. How many people in the chat want to become your own bank? Pretty exciting. So all I ask for today, guys, is 4 important agreements. Agreement number 1 is stay into the end, so you guys get the full picture of how this system works and don't miss the breakthrough that could transform your business. Agreement number 2 is keep an open mind. The things you'll learn today may challenge what banks have told you in the past, and that's where the opportunity is doing the opposite of everyone else. And agreement number 3 is participate fully. Type in the chat when I ask questions. The more you engage, the more clarity you gain. Plus, it's way more fun in the chat when you guys are active, right? The more active, the better, the more clarity you guys get. And it's way more fun for me. And agreement number 4 is if this resonates, take action. Capital access comes from doing and not just learning. And shout out to all the action takers, guys. We have 130 people on the webinar. Love to see it. So who is this workshop for? It's for my real estate investors stuck doing 1 deal per year who want to scale to 5 to 7 deals per year by covering 100% of every transaction. For my startup business owners with 700 plus credit scores but 0 revenue who need capital for marketing, hiring, and growth. For my people who want to acquire a cash flowing business with 0 money out of pocket, combining business credit, SBA, and seller financing, you guys can buy a business 0 down. And lastly, for my business owners who've been rejected by banks and told they need 2+ years of financials, guys, you don't need 2 years of financials. You can have a brand new business making $0, still get 100K plus, and we'll help you out with that today. And most importantly, this training is not for you if you have bad credit without a plan to fix it first. Don't worry about this, guys. We'll fix your credit. It's super cheap. I went from a 520, 850 myself. This is not for you guys if you're looking for a get-rich-quick scheme without putting in the work. You don't have a game plan for how you use the capital once you get it. I'm going to show you guys exactly how to get the capital today, plus how to use the capital to buy a business, buy real estate, or start a business. You're not ready to execute on take action on what you learn. And most importantly, this is not for you if you expect results without following a proven step-by-step system. And this is important. You don't need any of the stuff on the screen. You don't need 2+ years in business to qualify. You don't need tax returns and bank statements. You don't need proof of revenue. You don't need collateral. You don't need an established business, brand new LLCs qualify. And most importantly, you don't need to figure this out all alone. We're here for you. So here's my simple model you'll learn today. So the old way, which is traditional banking, is apply to local banks, get rejected without 2+ years of financials, provide tax returns, bank statements, and revenue proof. Boring. Wait months for approval, and the end result here is you get stuck, you get rejected, and you're losing deals every single day. The new way, or the 0 document funding system, is optimize your profile, use projected revenue data points, it's all about data points, connect with high-level banking managers, apply to the right 8,000 plus banks out there, get approved at 0% without documents, W-2s, or tax returns, and lastly, we wipe the inquiries so you can repeat this process every 6 to 12 months and repeat. The end result here is you get approved, you get funded, and you scale much faster. Sounds much better, right, guys? Option 2. So why even listen to me? And I'll keep this short and sweet for you guys, but it's good for context. Why even listen to me, right? So my name is John Duda. I went from a 520 credit score. I can barely get a $500 credit card to an 850 credit score and over 1.1 mil in business credit at the age of 32, guys. If you guys look at my screen right here, my little face up at the top right, that's 1.1 mil in business credit at the age of 32. We have helped 2,100 plus business owners and real estate investors secure an average of 130K in funding. Plus, we onboard 40 to 50 clients per month and fund $4 million in credit approvals monthly, not counting SBA loans, lines of credit, equipment financing, just $4 million in credit approvals monthly, guys. And the reason why I mention this is most funding companies that might onboard 5, 10, 20 clients on a monthly basis. We're onboarding 40 to 50 clients per month, so we know what's working in this space right now. And here's my story. So I wasn't always a funding expert. In fact, early in my career, I was stuck in high ticket sales. I was making great money in high ticket sales, but my credit was destroyed, guys. I had a 520 credit score. I couldn't get approved for an apartment. My wife had to co-sign the apartment for me because my credit was so bad. I couldn't finance a car without a 20% rate. And I couldn't even get a credit card with a $500 limit, which didn't feel good. I had zero opportunity, zero peace of mind, and I was watching everyone around me leverage capital to build businesses or buy real estate while I stayed stuck, which wasn't fun. So the trigger that made me look for something bigger was in 2019. I struggled to get access to capital. I was rejected everywhere, guys. At first, I had no idea where to start. I actually paid 3 different repair companies to fix my credit. I tried everything. I pieced together advice from workshops and YouTube videos, but nothing gave me the complete system. I was still stuck, rejected, and frustrated. And I'm sure some people in the room might feel the same way, right? But here's what happened. I spent years feeling trapped. I questioned whether it was even possible for someone like me to win. I didn't have a clear process, and I didn't know anyone who cracked the code yet. The work felt lonely, and I knew there had to be a better way. So here's my breakthrough moment, guys, and I'm getting there. So in 2019, I had a 520 credit score. I was rejected everywhere. I finally fixed my credit. I went from a 520 score to a 720 score, which is great. And then back in 2020, so 6 years ago, I actually paid another company based out of New Jersey, and they got me 110K in funding across personal credit cards and business credit cards. And imagine being 27 and going from a $500 credit limit to 110K in capital. I felt on top of the world, guys. That was a lot of money to me at the time. So for the first time ever, I had capital, I had opportunity, and that's when I realized this is a system. This is how the wealthy build empires. They leverage OPM, which is other people's money. And my big breakthrough moment was I did not stop there. After I got that 110K, I fell in love with the space, guys. The funding space, the credit space, and all that stuff. I actually invested $80,000 in funding mentorships to learn every single strategy, loophole, and data point that makes the system work. I learned how to optimize credit profiles, connect with high-level banking managers, use projected revenue the right way, and most importantly, how to wipe inquiries so I can repeat this process every 6 to 12 months. And that's when everything clicked for me. This wasn't a one-time trick. This was the infinite funding concept. And here's some proof below. I don't show this proof to, boast or brag by any means. I just show it to show you guys I take my clients and my students seriously when it comes to results. So for example, you can see 25K here on a credit mentorship, 30K right here back in 2023. Back before a lot of people were in the space, guys. 30K on a funding mentorship right here, plus another 20K right here when it comes to funding strategies. So $80,000 total. And the reason why I do what I do is I do this because 90% of people fail due to lack of capital. It's not fair, guys. We should be able to thriving business. And I believe that every entrepreneur deserves access to the same leverage the wealthy use to build empires. Don't you guys agree in the chat? Drop a 1 if you believe that every entrepreneur deserves access to the same leverage the wealthy use to build empires. Why not, right? And I believe you shouldn't have to beg traditional banks for permission to grow your business. You should be able to grow your business, have a thriving business. And here's a cool picture right here, guys. So for example, I spent 30K in that one mentorship, and I stacked close to 400K in one round. And I posted this in Pace Morby's group. You can see 400K in one round of funding. And the reason why I mentioned this too is most funding companies might grab 50K, 100K, 200K in funding, but almost 400K in one round, guys. And you guys can do the same thing. And I've been blessed to be able to, onboard 40 to 50 clients per month. We've helped out thousands of business owners and investors access an average of 130K in funding. I personally secured over 1.1 million business credit myself. And I've also achieved an 850 credit score at the age of 30, technically, guys. So you can see right here, that's my name right there, John Duda, 850 credit score, which you don't see often in the funding space. We also built a school community, which you guys will all get an invite to later on, of 16,000 members in about 7 months. We're one of the fastest growing school communities in the finance category. And I also generate 10 millions of impressions across the LinkedIn and Instagram. And I've had the privilege to, watch clients go from rejected and stuck to approved and scaled within 30 days. See real estate investors close deals they would have lost without the system. And we do this by combining business credit and unsecured loans to use for the down payments and gap funding on real estate deals and business acquisitions, guys. So for example, if the lender wants 20% down, we grab, you guys 100K, 200K in capital to use it for that down payment so you guys can scale faster. And we also help startup business owners access capital for marketing and hiring, even if your business is brand new and makes $0. So you guys can grab 100K, 200K plus. So it's important to me to bring the same clarity, confidence, and capital access I found in every entrepreneur who's ready to stop losing deals and start scaling so you can finally build the business you've always dreamed of without traditional banking barriers. Here's a post we made in our school community: 7 ways to use 100K to 200K for real estate with business credit. Over 400 comments in this one post. So here are 3 paths you can choose today. And we'll help you do that today, Kim. But here are 3 paths you guys can use today. Number 1 is acquisitions. I truly believe that acquisitions is one of the best opportunities in 2026 with all the boomers retiring, hands down. Okay. Second is startups. Thousands of businesses you guys can start today and crush it, make 10K, 20K, 50K a month. And real estate. I love real estate, guys. It's what I do. I do fix and flip section investing in the BRRRR method. So we'll talk about that today. And I'm going to breeze through all this stuff, guys, but these are things that you guys can do with funding, which are acquisitions, startups, and real estate. Then we'll dive into the fun stuff, which is the funding tips today. So for business acquisitions, a once-in-a-generation opportunity. A lot of you know this in the chat, right? Baby boomers own a majority of small business. Millions are retiring right now. Most have no plan, guys. They want a simple exit, not a bidding war. The problem is not skill here. A lot of these baby boomers, they just let their business die because no one wants to buy the business. Their kids don't want it. No one wants it. They can't get the capital. So the business just dies. So the problem is not skill here. The problem is getting access to capital. So here's a deal breakdown for business acquisitions and how these deals actually work. So for example, let's say you want to buy an HVAC business. The purchase price is $1 million. The seller wants 10% down on the HVAC business, which is 100K. You're going to buy a business for $1 million that nets you anywhere from 15K to 35K a month net. And what you're doing here is you acquire the business and the existing staff, customers, and systems, right? The funding angle here is we help you secure the 100K in funding. You use it for the down payment right here. And then you seller finance the other 90% or use a SBA loan for the rest. So ask yourself this, guys. If you can step into a business making 15K to 35K a month net, would that change your life? Even if you guys don't want to buy a business, wouldn't that be pretty cool? Drop a 1 in the chat if you guys would buy a business. Laundromat, car washes, HVAC, electrical, so many businesses you guys can buy. You guys can even hire an operator and a manager, so it's hands off for you guys. Some cool people to check out is, Pace Morby, Cody Sanchez, Ben Kelly for business acquisitions. Next up, we have startups and scaling your business. So the number 1 reason why startups fail isn't talent, guys. It's because of money. You're probably the hardest working person in the room. You're probably the smartest person in the room, right? But you just don't have the capital to build your business. So it's not that your idea isn't good. It's that you're trying to build with limited oxygen. No team, no marketing to grow the business, no margins for mistakes, and capital gives you room to breathe and room to grow, which is important. So here's how capital access accelerates the growth and what capital actually unlocks. You can finally hire the right team. You can delegate what drains you, right? You can hire virtual assistants, EAs, marketing team, operations, and focus on what you do best. You can scale marketing once you know your cost to acquire a client. You can focus on what you do best as a business owner. And you can also buy into mentorships and build systems you need. I'm big on mentorships, guys. So the funding angle here is quite simple. Funding removes the bottleneck. You stop choosing between growth and survival, speed and safety, and you can finally say yes to stuff you want versus saying no. And guys, saying yes is very, very powerful in getting what you want. And lastly, real estate investing. Drop a 1 in the chat if you guys are real estate investors or you guys want to buy real estate really quick. I want to get a feel for the room. We got Cord, Julie. What else? We got Tracy as well. Awesome. We got quite a bit of people today. So the slow way versus the scalable way. So most investors or PMLs, which are private money lenders, guys, are taught to, save 20K to 30K per down payment, buy 1 property at a time, Wait years between deals, and capital is what lets you compress time. By leveraging OPM, other people's money, you're able to retire faster, grab more properties, and leave your 9 to 5 faster. So how long would it take for you to save a 30K down payment using your own cash? For most people in this room, saving 30K might be, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, sometimes never for a lot of people out there, right? Most people are living paycheck to paycheck. And this is the biggest hack ever, guys. I'm going to show you guys for real estate. So here's how real estate investors scale much quicker and how funding absolutely changes the game. So what we do is we help you guys secure 100K to 200K in funding. Instead of buying one property at once, you can actually buy 2 to 3 properties at once. If you BRRRR, buy, rehab, rent, refinance, and repeat, you can actually do 6 to 10 properties a year. And here's the reason why. So what can the funding be used for? It can be used for down payments, closing costs, assignment fees, EMTs, gap funding, mentorships, and emergency reserves. So for example, guys, if it's a 100K property, the lender wants 20K down, 20% down. What we do is we just buy the property with the business credit, lines of credit, unsecured loans, and we scale much quicker. If you BRRRR like I do, you buy the property with business credit, you rehab with business credit, you do a cash out refinance, and you buy a property 0 down. And the most important thing right here, guys, is you keep your own cash intact and you leverage the bank's money. And this is how I've done 17 deals in the last 2 years, 2.5 years or so. So here's an example deal right here. In Birmingham, Alabama, I'm in Vermont, guys, but I do Section 8 investing. So I bought a property with business credit. I did a cash out refinance. I did the BRRRR method on it. I made 5K back in the property, plus got all my money back out of it. Plus it cash flows $400 a month, and it got 30K in equity by leveraging the bank's money. So later on, if you guys are real estate investors, you guys get my real estate mini course right here as well, if you guys want to scale your real estate portfolio. Oh, let me just get back to my slide deck really quick. So drop a 1 in the chat, or drop what niche you guys would get into if you guys are a real estate investor really quick. New construction, that's what I want to get into myself, is new construction myself. But in Vermont, not the best. So in Vermont, we like our trees here, right? So let me just get back here, guys. All right, back at the slide deck. Somehow, for some reason, went to the end of the slide deck. PML for new construction, tax deeds and flips, new construction, VA rehab homes. I love it, guys. I love it. So here's what life looks like after you guys access 100K at 0%. You never miss another real estate deal because of money. You start the business you've been delaying for years. You buy a cash flowing business with $0 out of pocket. You stop relying on your paycheck to fund your dreams. And you finally feel financially powerful instead of financially stuck. Awesome. Traditional housing, VA. Co-living is huge, guys. Sober living, co-living, VA living, sober living, transitional living, all great. So how many of you want to learn the exact system to access 100K to 200K in funding and become your own bank? Type a yes in the chat if you guys want to learn the strategy. Awesome. We have 140 people on, guys, so I'd love to see it. What's going on, Genevieve? Also another Gator, right? Sub 2 member as well. Awesome, awesome. Love to see it, guys. Super active today. So let's talk about what it takes to access 100K to 200K in 0% funding and scale your business or real estate investments to get more of this, some more deals, and less rejections. But first, let's address the elephant in the room. Is it really possible for me to access 100K to 200K in 0% funding without documents, even if my business is brand new and makes $0? So given what most business owners and investors belief number 1 is I need 2+ years in business and proven revenue to get funding. Belief number 2 is banks require tax returns, bank statements, and financial documentation. And belief number 3 is if I've been rejected before, I won't qualify now. So here's the truth. You don't need 2+ years in business. You need the right credit profile structure and data points. It's all about data points and who you know and what you say, guys. So you don't need documents. You need to know which of the 8,000+ banks to work with and leverage and what to say to position yourself correctly. So let me ask you, have you ever tried to, go to your local bank and they ask you for 2 years of financials? It's always a local bank asking for the docs, guys. Or get approved, but only for a small amount, 2K, 5K, 8K in approvals. or pay high rates and still need 20% down on a rental all the time, or lose a deal because you couldn't get the money fast enough. Happens to all my real estate investors. Because you find good deals, you lose a deal because you guys don't have the capital. But why did you do it? Maybe it was because that's what you're told was the only option. Traditional banks, hard money lenders, or nothing. Because you care deeply about growing your business or scaling your real estate investments and want to try anything. Or maybe because you didn't know there was a better way. A zero document funding system that gives you access to 8,000 plus banks at 0% interest. So here's the reality check. If banks or hard money lenders were going to give you the money you need for your business or real estate investments, they already would have, guys. Wanting it isn't enough. You need the right funding system in place. You don't need more no's. You need a proven way to bypass the banks entirely. So that's exactly what the zero document funding system was designed to do, is give entrepreneurs like you access to 100K to 200K in 0% funding within 60 days, sometimes 2 weeks. So you can stop losing deals, cover 100% of your investments, and scale much quicker. So today, I'm sharing the 3 biggest secrets to accessing 100K to 200K in 0% funding. And my 3 big secrets for accessing 100K to 200K in 0% funding are: secret number 1, the projected revenue strategy, how to get approved without documents, W-2s, or tax returns using the right data points. Secret number 2 is the Cinderella profile, how to structure your credit to become fundable and bankable overnight. And secret number 3 is the inquiry removal system, how to repeat this process every 6 months for infinite capital. Super powerful, guys. We'll dive into it. So type a yes in the chat if you're ready to get into lessons. And you guys can screenshot whatever you want, by the way, but type a yes in the chat if you guys want to check out the 3 biggest secrets. Yeah, Lacey, that's kind of what I have. Is I have a holding company, then I have real estate LLCs, plus I have a consulting company. I don't have a trust yet, but I'm going to do that with a whole life policy myself. Awesome. Super active, guys. Love to see it. So my 3 big secrets for accessing 100K to 200K in 0% funding are: secret number 1, the projected revenue strategy. So the number 1 reason why entrepreneurs stay stuck without capital is that they don't understand how projected revenue works and which banks actually use it. And most people think that every bank needs tax returns and financials. That's true for most banks out there, guys, but not for all lenders. So what most people don't know is that there are over 8,000 plus institutions, national banks, regional banks, and credit unions that use projected revenue applications. And what projected revenue means is you tell them what you expect to make on a yearly basis. You don't have to prove it with documents. So for example, it might be 400K, 600K, 1.1 mil. Every bank is different. And if you use the right data points and projected revenue, you can actually get 100K to 200K in 0% funding, even if your business is brand new and makes $0, which is pretty incredible. And here's proof that projected revenue works. 2,100 plus clients helped using this exact system. Just our company, guys, not every other funding company out there. Average business funding stack alone is 1.1 million business credit, with my most recent round being 400K, $4 million in credit approvals every single month, and 40 clients onboarded every single month. And the limiting belief we need to bust today is most entrepreneurs think I need 2+ years of tax returns to get approved for funding. That's not right, guys. The reality is when you know which banks use projected revenue and what data points to use on the applications, you can access 100K plus without providing a single document. No documents, guys, even if your business was formed yesterday. And here's how it works. So traditional banking applications require tax returns, bank statements, revenue proof, 2+ years in business, and it equals a high rejection rate. We don't want that. The projected revenue applications or zero document system uses the Cinderella profile, projected revenue, no document verification, works with brand new businesses, and you guys get approved for 100K to 200K plus. Option 2 is much better, right, guys, as far as getting approved versus rejected. And the truth is, you don't need to be a credit expert. You just need to know the right data points using the applications, how to connect with high-level banking managers who actually push the approvals through, and which of the 8,000 plus banks to work with and who's best for your credit profile. So for example, guys, everyone's credit profile is different on the banks that you want to apply for. It's based off where you live, your LLC, your current credit profile, your existing relationships, which we'll dive into as well. So how do you know the right data points on the applications? You need to follow this 5-step process. And this one you guys want to screenshot or take out your notepads. So number one is understand what lenders are looking for. So deposits, how much money do you put in the account and how long, right? So every bank is different, guys. Some banks, you actually don't need a business checking account. You can apply right online and get approved. But some banks like Chase, Wells Fargo, US Bank, you want to make a deposit into the account, but how long do you let the money sit in the account for? Is it a week, 2 weeks, a month? And how much money do you put in the account for? Every bank is different. Applying, do you apply online, in branch, on the phone, or with a banking relationship manager, BRM? Most of the time it's best to apply with a BRM, but sometimes it's actually better to apply online to get a bigger approval with XYZ Bank. And for existing accounts, who do you currently have accounts with? Both cards and checking accounts. Do you guys bank with Bank of America? For example, Bank of America can be stingy. If you guys bank with Bank of America, you guys can get bigger approvals with BOA. So number two is make sure that you prepare your credit profile for approval. So for example, make sure you pay down credit card debt to lower utilization. This one's big, guys. Correct any errors or inaccuracies in a report before applying. So for example, if you look at your credit report, you might have 5 different names, 10 different addresses. Make sure you guys clean up the addresses and names because that can cause a pending application denial. So clean up the reports before you apply. Avoid opening or closing multiple credit card accounts just before applying. This means hard inquiries. If you have more hard inquiries, the bank see it as credit seeking. Ask for limit increases in authorized users to boost your credit up. And lastly, I don't talk much about this today, guys, but make sure you structure your LLC, S Corp, and C Corp correctly, guys, with the right name, the right NAICS code, and the right address. So for example, a virtual address in 2026 is high risk. You want a physical address. Banks like Chase don't like virtual addresses. So what I'm going to do next, guys, is Anch is going to post a free LLC GPT for you guys. It's trained on all our LLCs that we made before, but essentially it's going to show you guys how to structure your LLC, pick the right name, the right NAICS code, the right address. I'll even show you guys how to fix your LLC if you guys want to fix your LLC to make sure you guys get maximum funding for your corporation. So make sure you guys click the link in the chat to grab it. It's going to show you guys how to set up the LLC. Number 3 is fill projected revenue application effectively. So for projected revenue, provide the right projected revenue for each bank. Every bank is different, guys. Some banks might be 400K, some banks are 250K, some banks are 1.1 mil. If you say too much for projected revenue, they'll ask for documents. So you got to be very, very careful, but we know all the data points to each bank to get biggest approvals. For business information, share what your business does without being high risk. So for example, for all my Section 8 investors, fix and flippers, BRRRR, methoders, make sure you guys don't tell the banks you guys do fix and flips, right? Just say, hey, I'm a real estate management company. We manage properties. Because a property management company is way less high risk than doing fix and flips. It's all about how you position yourself for the banks. I manage my own properties. For stated income, provide a good stated income that matches with your revenues. For example, if your revenue is 450K a year, don't say your income is 400K a year because that means your expense is only 50K a year. Your take home is 400K a year out of 450K a year. You want to make sure you guys are using the right stated income. And lastly, drop a 1 in the chat if you guys know about NAICS codes. But NAICS codes are how the banks identify your business. So typically it's a 6-digit code for consulting, marketing, restaurants, real estate, whatever it may be. If you guys pick the wrong NAICS code for your business, it can cause low approvals or denials. So for example, a lot of people don't know this, but 541611 is a consulting NAICS code. But what happened last year and in 2026 is more and more people are using 541611. So it's becoming more overutilized and banks are catching on to it. So for example, guys, I recommend using 541613. And here's a kicker too. With the LLC GPT I gave you guys can use that LLC GPT and it'll tell you what NAICS code to pick for your business automatically, the safest one for you guys. So make sure you guys utilize that. Number 4 for data points is connect with banking managers or decision makers. So reach out and build a rapport with LOs, loan officers, or banking managers who understand what you're doing. And a lot of people forget this, guys, but they're incentivized to get you guys approvals. Business credit cards, lines of credit, CD accounts, unsecured loans. They want to get you guys bigger approvals, and they want to fight for your approvals. These personalized partnerships can actually override the AI systems and rejections. And they are the bridge between the underwriter and yourself. So for example, they're going to talk to the underwriter for you to get you bigger approval. So for example, Chase versus you applying online, what they do is they actually send you a DocuSign, and you can actually request a 50K to 75K limit, and they bypass the underwriters to get you guys bigger approvals. It's a big hack. And lastly is number 5, guys. Target the right lenders. So who do you currently have bank accounts with and credit cards with, right? On the personal side. So for example, if you have an Amex personal card, they'll give you bigger business credit card limits on the business side. So for example, Amex Blue Cash and Plus, they might give you 20K limit if you have a personal card, but if you don't have a personal card with Amex, they may only give you a 2K limit. It's called a dummy limit, guys. So make sure you guys have a personal Amex card before you guys apply for a business credit card. And this is the same for a lot of banks out there. Make sure you guys leverage what you guys have personal accounts for. Second is work with national banks, regional banks, and credit unions. And a lot of people mess up with this. So for example, a lot of funding companies or just people doing funding, they just work with national banks like Chase, Wells Fargo, US Bank, Amex. There's so many more banks out there, guys. There's 8,000 institutions. There's regional banks, PNC Bank, Truist Bank, First Horizons Bank, First Citizens Bank, Key Bank, Citizens Bank again. But a lot of banks that you guys can work with to get funding. And then on top of that, you have credit unions. So all the local credit unions in your state, most of them actually use third-party underwriters like TCM and Elon Financial. And TCM is not in every state, guys, but with TCM, you guys can grab a 30K business credit card at 0% for 12 months, 30K at 0%. And with Elon Financial, you guys can grab anywhere from 20K to 40K on 2 cards, and maybe, 50K to 80K approvals for 18 months at 0%, which is incredible, guys. So make sure you guys maximize every single bank out there as far as funding approvals. And lastly, this one's important, guys. And I'm going to try to go slower on this one for you, but apply in the right sequence with each bureau up to 3 to 5 inquiries. So I call this playing Tetris. So as you may know, banks, auto loans, mortgages, they pull from bureaus, right? Each time you apply for a business credit card, line of credit, or SBA loan, it's going to pull from Experian or TransUnion or Equifax, right? My recommendation is if you guys do business funding, try to be beneath 3 inquiries in each bureau if you can. But here's an example. Banks like Chase pull from Experian. Banks like US Bank pull from TransUnion. Banks like Citizens Bank pull from Equifax. So for example, if I already have 2 inquiries in Experian, 1 on TransUnion, 2 on Equifax, I apply for 1 business product on Experian, 2 on TransUnion, and then 1 on Equifax. If you have a clean slate, which means no inquiries, you can get 3 on each bureau. So that's 9 business products, right? And probably 200K, 300K in funding. And then you wipe out the inquiries after as if nothing happened. Therefore, you have 0 inquiries in the report plus 200K, 300K in funding. So we call this Tetris, guys. You guys can utilize the bureaus and pull from certain banks to get maximum funding. And we teach you guys this later. So if you follow these 5 steps, your chances of getting approved without any financial documents is massively increased, guys. No docs, W-2s, or tax returns. You walk into a bank, you guys grab 20K, 50K, 100K in funding with no docs. And we have all the latest data points. I'm actually part of multiple mentorship groups, 70 plus funding companies, where we actually help each other out to make sure our clients get the best results. A lot of people think the funding companies are against each other. We're not, guys. We're trying to help out each other with the best data points out there. So the key takeaways recap is the traditional banks are document heavy and a high rejection rate. Projected revenue banks are credit focused and use data points. The end result is if you follow this 5-step process, you will get approved without documents. So how many of you now feel like you actually understand how to get approved without documents and projected revenue and are ready to start applying this week or feel much better? Type a me in the chat if you guys feel a little bit better. Just to sum it up again, guys, we're using projected revenue. It's not actual revenue, and each bank has projected revenue, 400K, 800K, 1.1 mil, to get these big approvals. It's super incredible, guys. It allows brand new business owners and investors to get 100K, 200K in capital, even if you're brand new. Awesome. We have 140 people in the room. So shout out to all the action takers again. So now that you understand how to get approved, let's talk about the credit profile structure that makes you fundable. It's all about being fundable with the banks. So my 3 big secrets for accessing 100K to 200K and 0% funding are: secret number 1, the projected revenue strategy. And secret number 2 is the credit profile architecture, the Cinderella profile. So once you know how projected revenue works, you need the right credit profile structure to get approved for large amounts at 0%. That's where the credit profile architecture comes in. And the problem that most entrepreneurs face is that without the right structure in place, you only get 5K to 10K in approvals instead of 100K plus or 200K. You still get denied from the banks, even if you guys have a 700 plus credit score. I have a lot of clients, guys, with 780 credit score, but their profile is not built right for funding. It's not about the score itself. It's about the profile, which we'll dive into in a little bit. You don't know why other people like me get 400K in one round, and maybe you guys only grab 20K to 30K. But with the right credit profile, banks see you as fundable and approve you for big limits with no documents. So why is the Cinderella profile so important? It's how banks determine all the following: how much to approve you for, 10K versus 100K, what interest rate to give you, 15% versus 0%, whether to approve you at all, rejection versus instant approval. I don't know about you guys, but I want that instant approval through the banks. And it's based on 5 key factors. So factor number 1 is age of credit. Factor number 2 is revolving credit mix. Factor number 3 is total number of accounts. Factor number 4 is utilization. And factor number 5 is clean profile. So how this translates to large approvals is, instead of just hoping you get approved, you actually structure your profile to show banks you're a low risk borrower, even if your business is brand new. You demonstrate you know how to manage your credit responsibly, and you position yourself as someone who can actually handle 100K to 200K at 0%, guys. 100K to 200K at 0% is a lot of money to do some damage with. You guys can buy a property, use it for marketing, buy mentorships. You got to show the banks you can handle 200K in capital, right? So what we do here is we trigger the algorithms that approve you for large amounts without human review. We want to trick the algorithm. And the reason why this works, again, guys, is AI approves you oftentimes. So most decisions are automatic when the profile is built, right? You can repeat this process. So every 6 to 12 months, you can actually build your profile to get the biggest approvals out there. And it's proven 2,100 plus of our clients have used the exact system, and our average client gets around 130K in funding. So here are the 5 key factors. You're like, John, what are the 5 key factors, right? But here are the 5 key factors. So factor number 1 is age of credit. So this means your credit age, guys. So banks want to see at least 2+ years minimum. I like to see 4 years, but the best out there is 9 years for age of credit. Now, keep in mind, if your history is thin, maybe you guys are new to the US, maybe you guys graduated college, whatever it may be. If you have a thin profile, all we do here is we just add an authorized user, maybe a family member, buy one online for a couple $100, and we boost up the average credit age. But once again, the average credit age we want is 2 years minimum. So factor number 2 is number of accounts. You want 5 accounts minimum. I prefer 10 to 15 accounts myself. The more accounts you have, the better on your profile. So this shows you can manage multiple lines of credit responsibly. So once again, 5 minimum, but 10 to 15 preferred. 21 plus is the best. Factor number 3 is utilization. So online, you guys probably see they want each personal credit card under 30% minimum for each credit card, right? 30%. I recommend 4 to 10%. This tells banks you're not desperate for money, which makes them want to give you more. At the same time, if you guys are at 0% utilization, banks like Chase will say, hey, Mila, hey, John, why should we give you more credit if you're at 0% usage? So I recommend being between 4 to 10% for utilization, but under 30% minimum. And factor number 4 is total revolving credit. So banks lend based on comparable credit, guys. And what this means is your total personal credit card limits. So banks want to see at least 15K in total personal credit cards before applying for big funding. So I would say 15K minimum and 30K to 40K preferred. And if you guys don't have this, it's a super easy fix. All we do before we apply is we grab an Amex card or maybe a Care credit card. We boost up your personal credit limits, then we go apply. Not really a big deal. We just build out your profile a little bit. But once again, 15K minimum to get 100K plus on funding. And then lastly, factor number 5 is negative remarks. No collections or late payments within the last 2 years. You can try to get funding with late payments, but it's not fun. You guys will be disappointed. And then what we'll do again is we'll fix this for you guys beforehand. So here's a recap of secret number 2. So the right profile is essential to get large approvals at 0%. Without it, approvals are small amounts with high interest rates or rejections. And how strong your profile is determines how much you get approved for and the likelihood of acceptance. So how many of you would love to build your profile the right way so you can get approved for 100K plus instead of getting rejected by the banks? Type a me in the chat if that's you. Awesome, love it. I really do these for the water breaks, guys. No one tells you how hard it is to bring the energy for about an hour long. So I appreciate the water breaks. We have 140 people on, guys. I want to see more me's in the chat, please. 140 people on today. That's wild. Awesome, awesome. So now that you have the projected revenue and the Cinderella profile, there's one more secret that makes the system truly infinite, the inquiry removal strategy, guys. And I'm gonna give you guys a free mini course soon. So make sure you guys stick into that. So my 3 big secrets for accessing 100K to 200K and 0% funding are: secret number 1, the projected revenue strategy. Secret number 2 is the Cinderella profile. And secret number 3 is the inquiry removal system. I'm gonna show you guys how to access 100K to 200K every 6 to 12 months for infinite capital with the inquiry removal strategy. So with the inquiry removal system, you can get approved for 100K to 200K once using projected revenue and Cinderella profile, but real wealth comes from doing this repeat every 6 to 12 months. And the missing piece in most funding systems is most people think I got my funding, now I'm done. And the problem is if you don't know how to remove these inquiries from your credit profile, you can't repeat this process and you're stuck with whatever you got the first time. So for example, if you guys grab 100K in capital, you guys don't wipe the inquiries, you guys can get more funding later on. The solution is simple, guys. With the inquiry removal strategy, we actually wipe your credit report clean as if nothing happens. So you guys grab 100K, 200K in funding and we wipe the inquiries. So you guys have 0 inquiries in the report. And here's why inquiry removal matters. So every time you apply for any product out there, auto loan, mortgage, business credit card, whatever it may be, you get a hard inquiry and Experian, Equifax, TransUnion. Too many inquiries makes banks think you're credit seeking, which leads to automatic rejections. If you don't remove these inquiries, you can't apply for more funding without hurting your score or lowering your approval odds. And the result of this is you get stuck, you can't scale, and you cannot repeat the process. So the solution is quite simple. All we do is we just remove the inquiries for you. So here's how you do it. So step 1 is you get your credit reports. Step 2 is you find the hard inquiries, and you guys should know the hard inquiries since you guys just applied for that product, right? Step 3 is we actually remove them using our mini course I'm gonna give you guys here in a little bit. You can actually remove the Experian inquiries within 24 hours, sometimes same day, and then TransUnion, and then Equifax within 1 or 3 weeks. But you guys can literally hop off this call later on and remove your Experian inquiries within 24 hours. Number 4 is we keep your credit clean. And number 5 is in 6 months, we go grab more funding. Pretty powerful. So here's a proof recap. The inquiry removal system. So inquiry removal lets you reset your profile every 6 months. You can access more capital each round. So for example, first round we grab 100K. 6 months later, we grab 150K. 6 months later, we grab 200K. And this is how you become your own bank and never run out of capital again, guys, by leveraging OPM. And my real results myself, 110K, then 200K, then 365K, then 250K, then 150K, for a total of 1.1 million business credit. So now I have 1.1 million business credit. I became my own bank and my own hard money lender, which is pretty incredible, guys. And you guys can do the same thing. And the reason why we can do this again is every time you guys get funding, you wipe out the inquiries and we go back to different banks in 6 months to get more business credit. For example, I'm always at 820, 850 credit score with 1.1 million credit because I wipe out the inquiries. So now you see the 3 secrets that create infinite capital access. So how many of you would love to learn the inquiry removal strategy So you can actually repeat this process every 6 to 12 months and never run out of capital again. Type a me in the chat. Thank you, Laura. I appreciate it. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm pretty passionate about the credit space and funding space. You should see me on the weekly calls. Awesome. Love all the me's in the chat. Thank you, Tracy. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. And yeah, so what we do now, guys, is Anch will post the hard inquiry mini course. And typically, guys, we charge $500 per inquiry removal. You guys get it free. It's going to walk you through the step-by-step process via videos where you guys can remove your inquiries on Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. And if you guys like this one, just wait for the bonus at the end of this call, guys. We have a bigger bonus at the end of the call. So here's what you now understand. The 3 secrets that transform entrepreneurs from rejected in stock to approved in scaling is secret number 1 is the projected revenue strategy. So you can actually get approved without documents using the right data points. Secret number 2 is the Cinderella profile. It's how you get approved for 100K to 200K plus at 0% instead of small amounts. And secret number 3 is the inquiry Moolah system. So you can actually repeat this process every 6 months for infinite capital. And the next step is let's discuss how I can personally assist you in accessing 100K to 200K in 0% funding within the next 36 days. But first, let's recap what we've covered so far. So the zero document funding system equals projected revenue plus the Cinderella profile plus the inquiry removal system equals 100K to 200K in 0% funding every 6 to 12 months. And the only thing left now is to get going. And you have 3 options in front of you. So path number 1 is do nothing, continue losing deals, paying expensive lender rates, and staying stuck without capital. Path number 2 is take what you learn and try to do it yourself, reading more articles, watching more YouTube videos, and hoping it eventually works. And path number 3 is leverage my 5+ years of experience, $80,000 invested into mentorships, and a proven system that's helped 2,100 plus clients access an average of 130K in funding. So if you found value in this so far, I like your permission to show you the most comprehensive funding program I've ever created before. Type a yes in the chat if you guys want to see it. I love it, Cord. Let's go. Chat's too hyped today. I love it. We have 130 people still on. Let's go. Love it, love it. So introducing the Infinite Funding Blueprint course, a comprehensive do-it-yourself training program designed to teach you everything you need to know to access 100K to 200K in 0% funding and repeat this process every 6 months with full group coaching support. So here's everything that you guys get. So with the Infinite Funding Blueprint, you guys get the 50 step-by-step video modules covering the entire zero document funding system, my master credit card tracker so you know exactly which banks to target and what they pull from, the complete credit profile checklist, the inquiry removal strategy, you guys got that today, and the bonuses. For the bonuses, you guys get VIP access to our Money Broker Society school community. You guys get all the data points to each bank on what they pull, what to say, and how to position yourself correctly. You also get lifetime access to all our courses and future updates. And lastly, you get 8 weeks of weekly group coaching calls for live Q&As and applications. Total value, $11,000. So let's break down what you're exactly getting with the Infinite Funding Blueprint. So with the 50 step-by-step video modules covering the entire zero document funding system, every step of the zero document funding system is broken down with clear detail. So you know exactly what to do and how to get approved within 36 days. For the master credit card tracker, know exactly which banks to target, what they're looking for, and how to stack up the approvals. The credit profile checklist, know exactly how to structure your profile so banks see you as fundable immediately. Covers aid credit, revolving mix, utilization, much more. For example, guys, this is how I hit an 850 score. And lastly, the inquiry removal strategy. You guys got that today. For special webinar bonus number 1, you guys get VIP access to our Money Broker Society school community, typically $97 a month. Your price is free and lifetime access with course enrollment, guys. And what this helps with is once you guys grab 100K, 200K, 300K in capital, people will ask you about it. So you guys can learn how to become a money broker and earn 1K to 4K commissions per referral. This bonus alone can pay for your entire course and mentorship with just one referral, guys. You also get access to live deal breakdowns where I show you guys how to buy real estate deals or how to buy a business with the VIP Money Broker Society. So this is free with course enrollment. Special webinar bonus number 2 is all the data points. So all the data points to 8,000 plus banks. What to say for revenue, what bureaus bank actually pull from, and how to position yourself for large approvals at 0%. This is the information I paid $80,000 in mentorship to learn, guys, with all the data points. You guys get all the data points to each bank. Special webinar bonus number 3 is live coaching support. You guys get 8 weeks of weekly group coaching calls. So get your questions answered live as you apply the right system, review your applications, troubleshoot rejection, and celebrate approvals. You guys also get lifetime access to all the course materials plus future updates. So once you're in for life. Any new strategies, data points, or plays to discover get added to the course automatically. So what this means, guys, is May right now. If I find a brand new play in September 2026 for 30K, I'm going to add it to the course for you guys. And the reason why this is powerful is you guys saw I paid 20K, 25K, 30K for mentorships. That 30K mentorship was a 1-year mentorship. You guys get lifetime access to all this content and me. And for Memorial Day, guys, we have a credit repair bonus. I'm only doing 10 people for this. So what this means is if you guys need to fix your credit for late payments, collections, bankruptcies, whatever it may be, we will fix your credit for free on top of everything else, guys. And typically we charge anywhere from 1K to 1.5K, and we're really good at it. So if you guys need to repair, now is the time. We're only doing this for 10 people for the free credit repair. So what does this all mean for you? It's not theory. You get the exact data points and structure I used to get 1.1 million business credit. You're not alone. You get 8 weeks of coaching plus school support. You're not guessing. You get access to 50 step-by-step video modules. It's not one time. You can actually repeat this process every 6 months, and it's not just for you guys. Once you guys grab 100K plus in capital, you guys can become a money broker and earn 1K to 4K per referral. And guys, we have people making 20K, 30K a month in our community just by money brokering. We're getting into it. And the best part of all this is you'll access 100K to 200K in 0% within 60 days if you follow the steps without tax returns or bank statements, even if your business is brand new and makes $0. And ask yourself this, and be real with yourself, guys. If nothing changes and you don't get the capital you need for your business or investments, where will you be this time next year? It's already May 2026. Have you guys bought the properties yet? Have you guys grown your business yet? Where are you guys at right now? What happens if you guys grab 100K, 200K in capital? What would that do for you? So based on everything you've seen so far, you're probably wondering how much you need to invest to enroll. So let's talk about what this normally costs first. To buy multiple courses and programs, a generic credit course is $500, business funding course is $1,200, advanced funding strategies is $2,000, inquiry removal training is $500, and then credit optimization checklist is $300. Total of $4,500, and you still don't have a complete system or live coaching support. I invested $80,000 plus. And let's talk about the cost of staying stuck. Losing deals because you can't get the capital fast enough. Hard money rates at 11% killing your margins. Stuck at 1 deal a year when you guys could be doing 5 to 7 real estate deals a year. Watching your competitors with capital pass you by, which is the worst feeling ever. The real cost is tens of thousands of dollars. But because you're here with me today, you're not paying $20,000 like I did. You're not even paying $8,000 or close to it, guys. So before I show you the price, let me ask you something. You've been here for the last hour learning the system, so I'm going to make 3 assumptions about you. Assumption number 1 is you're serious about this. You're not just curious, you actually want to access 100K to 200K in funding to scale your business or real estate investments. Assumption number 2 is so you've seen the proof, 2,100 plus clients, average client gets 130K in funding. I personally built 1.1 million business credit myself. You believe this is real and it can work for you too. And assumption number 3 is you're ready to move fast, not maybe someday, but you're ready to take action in the next 30 days and actually get approved for your business. If these 3 things are true for you, then what I'm about to share with you is make perfect sense. Does that sound like you? If you're nodding your head right now in the chat thinking, yes, that's me, then type a yes in the chat, that's you guys. And keep in mind, guys, you're not buying a course or a mentorship. This is not just a course or a mentorship, guys. You guys are buying the ability to get 100K, 200K in capital. You guys are buying the ability to fix all your financial bottlenecks. You guys are buying the ability to scale your real estate portfolio. So once again, guys, you're not paying 8K or close to it. For today only, you're only paying $4,000, which is an absolute steal. Just kidding, guys. I'm going to do something even crazier today, guys, for Memorial Day. And I never do this. You're not paying 4K today. So for today only, for next week, Memorial Day, we're going to give you guys a massive discount because I want to help as many people win as possible. So only for the attendees today, for the people that showed up today, book a call and save an extra $1,500 and get access to all the special bonuses. So for example, it's only $24.97 and we offer payment plans, guys. But in order for you guys to get the discount, you guys have to book a call with my team to see if you're eligible. I want to make sure you guys are a good fit. You guys actually want the funding and we want to get a game plan going. But once again, not $4,000 today. For Memorial Day, you guys get $1,500 off if you guys book a call below. So make sure you guys grab a slot. We're actually only doing 30 spots for the slots with our sales team. So make sure you guys click the link in the chat to book a call with our team. And you guys get that massive discount for Memorial Day. And here's the thing, guys. Most funding companies charge anywhere from the 6K to 15K upfront, or a back-end fee of 10% or 15% on the back end. So here's what that actually looks like. If you guys got 100K in funding, you pay $10,000 in fees. If you guys get 200K in funding, you guys pay 20K in fees. Or if you guys got 1.1 million in funding like I did, you pay 110K in fees, which is absolutely crazy, guys. So save yourself tens of thousands of dollars. You guys can get started for those of $24.97. Plus, we also offer payment plans at the same time. So make sure you guys use that link to book a call. So are you serious about accessing 100K to 200K in 0% funding? What would an extra 100K do for you guys right now? Type a 1 in the chat if you're booking in a call to lock in one of those 10 spots. Albert is booked in, so we have 20 more spots left, guys, for the bookings. Mary as well. Awesome, awesome. And we also have payment plan options, guys. You guys can get started for as low as $400 a month, which is absolutely crazy, guys. Back when I paid 30K for the mentorship, I was a paying fool. I paid up front with my business credit card. You guys can get started for as low as $400 a month and get a massive discount for Memorial Day. So make sure you guys book a call below. And we have partnered up with Klarna and other options to help you guys get into the program. And don't wait until after the webinar is over. The price is going to go back up to $4,000 after the spots are gone. So once again, it's $24.97 to get started, and we offer payment plans. And this is only for webinar attendees. No one outside of the webinar, guys. If you guys are on the webinar, you guys are action takers, you guys get the discount. So make sure you guys book a call to get that discount right now. And here's the thing, guys. It's about to get crazy. We still have 100 people in the room, but one play pays for it. Sign-up bonuses pay for it. And one referral pays for it. So I'm gonna show you guys some even cooler things and how you guys make your money back in VIP. Yes, spots are going fast. How many more spots do we have left to inch? So here's the thing, guys. If you guys do one funding play, not even grabbing 100K, 200K in capital or 300K in capital. For example, David, he grabbed 70K from Chase alone. You can see right here, 70K from Chase alone. David Lee grabbed 60K no doc loan. That's one play, paid for his entire mentorship. Roger, I actually talked with Roger today, but the course was so easy for Roger that Roger grabbed 50K from Experian only. And I said, why didn't you get more? He said, I'm not looking for $1 million like you, laugh face. And he said, your resources are amazing. Very glad I clicked on the ad. I was about to pay someone 5K for 50K in credit. And he just used my course and the mentorship. He got 50K by himself, guys. So one funding play can actually make your money back on the course entirely. And here's the thing, guys. Once you guys grab 100K to 200K in capital, we're going to show you guys how to money broker. And what this means, to keep it simple, is you're not really money brokering. All you're doing is you're putting people in a three-way text. And then after that, they book call with my team. We get them onboarded, and you guys get paid anywhere from 1K to 4K in commissions. And here's some wins in the community. One deal, first month, 6K in commissions or first month, plus a TV won because we do giveaways. One deal right here. Two deals. We had one client get 200K in funding, and Stacy got 3 deals in her first month. And here's some real payouts, guys. These are bi-weekly payouts for Money Broker Society School community. You guys get free access to this. But for example, bi-weekly payouts, 16K in commissions, 20K in commissions, 8K, 6K, and 27K. If you guys have a network of business owners and investors or know anyone, this is gold. We're gonna give you guys a copy and paste process of the scripts, a dedicated link, and ask yourself this. Do you guys know at least one business owner or investor to make your money back on the program? Most likely, yes. We have people doing 5K to 10K, 5K to 20K a month. All you need is one person to make your money back on the program. And this is everything you guys get with VIP too. So for example, with our VIP group and our Money Broker Study group, you guys get access to our weekly bank intel vault. I'm going to show you exactly what's going on with the banks every single week. We're going to show you guys how to travel hack. I didn't mention this before. I'm going to show you guys how to travel hack and get, 3x, 10x redemptions, get hotel room upgrades, free flights, things like that. We're also going to show you guys how to use the capital. It's cool getting 100K, 200K in capital, but I want to make sure you guys can actually use the capital, right, and deploy it. Every single week, you have 2 weekly calls you guys can hop on. Plus, I'm going to show you guys a Money Broker. And here are all the extra bonuses you guys get with the group too. On top of everything else, guys, for anyone that books in today, I'm not too sure how many spots we have left yet. It looks like they're going pretty quick. 20 spots left, probably 18 spots left. For anyone that books today, guys, you guys get the massive discount for Memorial Day. Plus, on top of that, I'm doing a free personal one-on-one audit with you personally. So what this means is you're not hopping on a call with one of my advisors. I'm personally jumping on a call with you guys and going over your profile and underwriting it. You also get free credit repair. This is a done-for-you service where we typically charge anywhere from 1K to 1.5K alone. You get unlimited inquiry removal. So anytime you guys get a hard inquiry, we're going to remove the inquiry for free for you guys, which is worth the price alone. You also get the free travel hacking masterclass that we sell for $2,000 alone. I'm going to show you guys how to travel hack and travel like a CEO on cents on the dollar. You also get a custom built CRM with pre-built funding websites. And if you guys don't know this, GHL, Go High Level, it's $97 a month long. You guys get a free Go High Level for an entire year to Money Broker. And you also get lifetime access, which is huge. And if you guys are travel hacking, does anyone in the chat like to travel? Drop a 1 in the chat if you guys like vacations, going to fancy places. I just want to see really quick. Travel hacking is big, guys. Travel hacking will put 6 figures back into your pocket easily. And the reason why I say that, guys, is you get a 3x, 10x redemption. So what this means is, thank you, Tracy and Genevieve. I think you guys are both in sub 2 and Gator too. So I appreciate the ones in the chat, the support. So, but with travel hacking, guys, for example, we just got a student a $8,000 flight to Dubai and Emirates for $1,200. So that's a 7x redemption. And we just got another student a $1,500 Marriott suite for $400. That's a 3x redemption. So we help people save 6 figures in a lifetime through travel hacking. And here's another way you guys make money back with the program. So once we help you guys get funding, you're applying for business credit cards, lines of credit, SBA loans. Each of these business credit cards, they give you money back, right? So for example, if you apply for a Chase Inc. Unlimited, they're going to give you $900 back in sign-up bonuses. If you apply for Amex Business Gold, they give you $2,500 back. You just made all your money back in sign-up bonuses. How cool is that? On top of that, I'm going to show you guys how to travel hack and turn this 3K into 10K in free travel with your family, your kiddos, whatever it may be. So you guys get a free trip out of it. So make sure you guys book a call with the link below. We have about 17 more spots left. We still have 80 people in the room. It's free to book a call, guys. Book a call with our team. We offer payment plans. We're doing a massive discount for Memorial Day. We have 16 spots left in the chat. And here are some examples again. So for travel hacking, this will put 6 figures back into your pocket over your lifetime. But for example, a $1,200 suite for $400 a night times 5 nights. This means this one client saved $4,000 on one trip. Pretty cool, huh? Or for example, this business class flight costs $8,000. They got it for $1,200. So you got a 7x redemption.
Just leaving it. Just leave it.
And here's some, what I want next, guys, is drop your question in the chat. If you have any questions, drop them in the chat. I'm going to get them answered for you. Now it's Q&A time. But while we do that, I'm going to play a couple videos at the same time. So drop your questions in the chat for Q&A time.
Just leaving a quick review for Money Vault and John Duda. Just say they are true professionals in their trade. I was able to secure $150,000 on my first.
I want to give a big shout out to John Duda and the guys at Funded Vault. To get me funded. I never thought this was possible. This is unreal. You guys got me over 160.
Awesome. That's a couple testimonials from the group as well. And I'm gonna dive into a Q&A for you guys as well. So make sure you guys post your question in the chat. It's free to book a call with our team. You guys get a massive discount of $1,500 today. Plus we offer payment plans at the same time. So what if I need credit repair? So if you guys need credit repair, you guys get it free through our team. This can take 2 months, 4 months, 6 months. But the reality is if you guys don't fix your credit, you'll always be stuck, right? I went from a 520 score to an 850 score myself. We will fix your credit for free. And we want to fix it fast because it's free credit repair. Then after you guys fix your credit, we'll get you guys funded. How much funding can I actually get and how fast? So using the zero document funding system, most clients access anywhere from 100K to 200K in 0% funding within 30 days. The average client gets around 130K. Yeah, we can add your brother to the program as well, Talisha. I'll do that for you. So will this affect my personal credit or require collateral? So the system uses both personal and business credit the right way. When done correctly, it improves your credit profile over time. So for example, again, you guys can do the same thing as me. There's nothing stopping you. I'm in Vermont, guys. Vermont is the second smallest state in the US. I built 1.1 million business credit in Vermont. And this is super powerful, guys, because I have an 820, 850 credit score. I can max out my business credit. And every time I max out my business credit, my score is always at 820, 850 because my business credit card is not reporting my personal. And you guys can do other cool things too. For example, I just bought a commercial vehicle in Audi underneath my business, not my personal report, so my DTI is lower. I just got a Home Depot credit card for 30K EIN only. So there's so many cool things that you guys can do. So make sure you guys book a call with the link below to lock in your spot. We have 16 more spots left in the calendar. And once again, guys, typically the price is $4,000. We're going to give you guys an extra $1,500 off today for Memorial Day. Plus, we offer payment plans at the same time. After this, the price goes back up after the webinar. As long as you guys lock in your spot via call, you guys get the discount. So with that being said, I want to see the questions. Let's see what questions we have in the chat. Post your questions on business credit, lines of credit, credit repair, whatever it may be. Congrats Pinito as well for locking in your spots. And then, yeah, Talisha, just book a call with our team and we'll get you guys added both to the group. And once again, guys, why would you go pay a funding company 10K, 20K in fees? I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do it so you guys can do this and repeat every 6 months. What would 100K plus do for you guys? I'm going to show you guys some more wins. And by the way, this is our school community. So on top of everything else, there's 16,000 members in our school community where you guys can network, JV, do deals together, hang out. You can see 2,000 comments in those one post. So I'm going to show you guys some wins really quick. So stick around for the wins, guys. So for example, Ron is new to the Infinite Funding Blueprint. Ron went from a 580 credit score to a 740 credit score. And now we're building out his profile right now. Here, 580 to 740 right there. Another approval for 10K right there. I've grabbed $300,000 from Chase, guys. I just got 120K from Chase alone at 0%. I made a post about this. Yeah, you can add whoever you want to the calls or the program, as long as it doesn't get crazy, guys. So we're going to teach you guys how to money broker at the same time, guys. And all you're doing for money brokering is you're just doing a 3-way text with me. You send your client to us. I show you exactly how to get the clients. We actually have a detailed training for you guys. It's called the 14-day sprint. It's literally all copy and paste where I show you guys how to make money via money brokering right here. The step-by-step process. We even give you a dedicated referral link right here. So you get your dedicated referral link right here. And on top of that, guys, I make it as easy as giving you guys templates. All you got to do is make these posts on your Facebook or Instagram. And you guys can make 1K to 4K commission and pay for your entire course of mentorship. So going back to the community really quick and wins, look at all the wins from my brokering program. I'm going to show you guys. 2 deals right here, client onboarded. 22, deals right here. Let's see what else we got. And please post your question in the chat, guys. I want to see the questions. It's Q&A time. Here's Diane, guys. So Diane and Kevin Smith. So Diane and Kevin Smith got 200K in funding. After she got 200K in funding, she does real estate. She just told her network, guys. And she got 4 clients after that, so around 8K in commissions. So she could have bought this course and mentorship 4 times over. So on top of getting 200K in funding, she got a free mentorship. plus made money at the same time. So Lucas went up 100 points for his credit score. VIP, Ronnie's gotten 106K in funding, is the guy I just showed you guys right here. Plus, he just grabbed another 50K in funding about 6 months ago. First pay hit, second client signed up. Finally, first client right here. These are all 2K commissions, guys, or 1K, 4K commissions. And you guys can do the same thing. Another one right here. So Diane had a 5K and 10K month, guys. Just for money brokering, it's not rocket science. Once you guys grab 100K in funding, they'll be like, hey, Laura, hey, Paul, hey, Gary, hey, Benito, how'd you grab 100K in funding? Then you just say, hey, I know someone that's really good at it. You put them in three-way text, and we help them get funded, and you guys get paid commissions. Pretty incredible, right? We even have people open up their own funding companies. So for example, if we go back here, actually my Gator and Sub2 people in the chat, you may know these people, but Andrea Metz and Stacy Carpenter, they actually started off with a money brokering program. Then after that, they started their own funding companies. So for example, right here, you can see Stacy did around 10 deals in January, which is worth around 40K in commission in 1 month, guys. 40K in commission in 1 month. If you guys just got one client within the next 6 months, you guys make your money back in the program. So this is pretty incredible, guys. You guys want to learn how to do this? If you go to the VIP group, you guys get private access to our VIP group as well. So for example, right here, it's 400 people versus 16,000 people. You guys get access to all the extra resources. So for example, on top of us getting you 100K in capital, I'm going to show you guys how to use the capital, how to actually buy real estate and buy businesses. I even show you guys how to scale your business via virtual assistants, how to hire VAs, how to train them, how to pay them, how to track them, whatever it may be. Because the last thing I want to do, guys, is get you guys funding, and you guys can't use the funding, right? I want to make sure you guys can actually use the funding. On top of that, like I said earlier, I'm going to show you guys how to travel hack. This course is worth $2,000 alone, where you guys can get, $9,000 flights for $1,200, 100K back in your lifetime, get all your credit card points. For example, guys, I have $2 million in Amex points right now. So $2 million in Amex points. I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is 20K in cash value. You never want to redeem your points cash value. So what we do instead is we travel hack, and we transfer these points to travel partners and get a 3x to 10x redemption. So versus me getting 20K cash value, I'll get 60K in free travel alone. This comes with the entire mentorship, guys. And once again, these sign-up bonuses from your business credit cards pays for the loan. But one play can pay for it, guys. For example, a lot of people have been running a SoFi play, grabbing 20K, 25K from the bank. I actually think we had let me see, someone today that grabbed 20K from the banks today. Sure doesn't mind if I put him on blast. What is it, Kevin? Let me see, Kevin. I don't know if Kevin's on the call right now, but Kevin grabbed 20K. See, PS did the SoFi blueprint way and secured 25K no docs, guys. This was about 2 hours ago. Letting it season for a couple weeks and going back for 35K more. And after this, guys, we're probably gonna grab 150K in capital from Chase and Truist, as you guys see right here. But he just ran one play, got 25K no docs, and made all his money back in the program. So going back to the course really quick, I'm gonna show you guys some more wins really quick. And post your question in the chat. What questions do we have in the program and how it works? If you guys haven't, book your call with the team. Typically, it's $4,000. You guys get $1,500 off today. Plus, you guys get a payment plan. And this is only a Memorial Day special. After Memorial Day, this promo is no longer here. So for wins, guys, here's another play. I just mentioned this a second ago. But Nathan joined VIP, started to repair my credit. I was able to secure a 25K no doc loan. So literally right there again, you got 25K no docs. And he has no job, guys. He's just a business owner, right? So we have some kind of cool hack that people can use to get approved through SoFi. Let's see what else we got here. So Andrea bought a vehicle commercial only, so EIN only right here. David grabbed 60K from Rocket Loans, no docs, 60K one play. Here's a 50K play right here, another $50,000 from a play. Jason grabbed 10K from Chase. Isn't a big one, guys, but 10K is 10K, right? On top of that, he gets, you know, $1,800 back in sign-up bonuses from Chase alone. Here's a cool story, guys. Ronnie got 160K in funding. And just like I talked about, Ronnie got 160K last year. He posted this about a month ago, right? Yeah. And he grabbed another 50K from the bank. So just like I talked about, now he has 210K in capital because he knows the process. And this is what we teach you guys. Every single week, we teach you guys this stuff. We have weekly calls. You guys get 52 weekly live group coaching calls with me personally. In most mentorship programs, if you have not done your research yet, cost anywhere from 6K to 15K. It's only $24.97, guys, to get started. Plus payment plans. Congrats, Patrick. Congrats, Betty, as well. So a Walford had 3 clients sign up. Stacy made a post on Facebook for money brokering. Got 450 leads from one post, guys, to get clients for money brokering. What else we got? 80-point boost and more. And here's some more things, guys. This is probably my favorite part about VIP is we post every single week what's going on with banks. So for example, Chase, I make a Chase post with Eon Financial. People are grabbing anywhere from 20K to 40K approvals at 0% for 18 months. For Lightstream, probably my favorite play out there, but we can help you guys grab 35K no documents for an unsecured loan, guys. Cash loan, 35K. For example, David, we helped him get 70K from Chase, if you guys remember, plus another 35K right here. So 100K total from 2 banks. No docs. Bank of America, grab another 20K, 40K right there. Amex, grab it. SoFi loan right here. This is a SoFi loan play I'm talking about right here as well. Awesome. How many people are still got in the chat? 70 people still in the chat. I love to see it. So on top of that, guys, how many people in the chat want to make money brokering? Does anyone want a money broker? Because the thing with money brokering is you don't have to try at all. All you do is you do a 3-way text. You have a phone contact list, a Facebook friend list, and you put them in 3-way text and you guys make money. So on top of that, so for Tracy and all the Gators and sub team members, you guys probably know about Gator 2.0, right? Gator 2.0 is white labeling and offering like real estate loans. So we actually give you, on top of the Infinite Funding Blueprint, guys, we give you guys a free CRM. And this CRM is worth $97 a month. You guys can call clients, text clients, email clients, use AI agents. Plus, I also built out 2 pre-built funny websites for you guys. If you guys want a white label, you guys can add a logo on this website right here and have your own funny website. Or if you guys want to offer real estate loans. So for example, if you guys are a real estate investor, you guys can also broker real estate loans, DSCR, fix and flip hard money, and have your own real estate website. This comes with the program, guys. And typically a CRM is $1,100 a year. It's free with the program. So I'm gonna do a quick recap again of the program and everything you guys get. I want to see more questions. Not a lot of questions today, so I must have done a good job explaining the program, but what questions do we have in the process and how it works? So once again, guys, versus you guys paying 6K, 10K, 15K in funding fees, or sometimes more than that, you guys get a big discount off the 4K, only $24.97 plus payment plans. You guys get lifetime access to the course, the 50 step-by-step video modules, my master credit card tracker, the complete profile checklist, the inquiry mobile strategy. You also get VIP access to our program. Yeah, Tracy, book a call with our team and we can do it for you. So if anyone on the call wants done for you as well, where we charge a back-end fee, also book a call with our team with the same link. So you guys also get VIP access. This is lifetime access, guys, to our Money Broker Society School community. You guys get all the data points to each bank and what they pull, what to say, and all that stuff. You also get lifetime access. And lifetime access, guys, is like incredible. Because once again, I paid $30K for a 1-year mentorship. You guys get lifetime access to everything. So for example, I just discovered a BLOC, an $80,000 BLOC, no documents yesterday. I'm going to add that to the course for everyone. So then you grab an 80K BLOC from XYZ states. It's only in 3 states right now. So anytime I find a new play, you guys get to play for free. You're not paying anything extra. It's lifetime access. The whole goal of this program, guys, is we want to teach you guys how to fish, teach you guys how to get funding. I'm going to teach you guys how to buy real estate. I'm going to teach you guys how to scale. For example, drop a 1 in the chat if you guys are real estate investors again. I want to make sure people are still with us. Awesome. We got 3 real estate investors. If you guys go into the community, I have a whole mini course on how to cover 100% of real estate deals. Literally takes about an hour to go through. I break it down step by step, guys. How to buy the real estate deal, how to turn the credit into cash, real estate breakdown, use cases for real estate, RV parks, co-living, Section 8 investing, fix and flips, whatever it may be, how to do EIN only funding. I'm going to show you guys how to buy real estate and scale faster. But essentially all we do, guys, for real estate, for example, I'm a Section 8 investor, guys. So places like St. Louis, Missouri, Columbus, Ohio, Akron, Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio, Birmingham, Alabama, places like that, you can buy a property for 100K. The lender wants 20% down, right? That means 20K down. So you need 20K down on the property to buy a 100K property. You guys following? So if you have 100K in capital, I can technically buy 5 properties at once. But here's how you scale really fast, guys. It's an insane hack. It's the BRRRR method. BRRRR, buy, rehab, rent, refinance, and repeat. So what I'm doing here, guys, is I buy the property with business credit. I rehab with business credit, okay? Then I do a cash out refinance. I pay off the business credit. Therefore, I just bought a property 0 down, got all my money back out of it. This takes 3 to 4 months. So you can buy 5 properties at once, do a cash out refinance, get my money back out of it, and keep scaling, guys. It's super, super powerful. And the biggest thing is, if you guys build 500K to $1 million in credit, I became my own bank. Guys. I'm not kidding. Versus me going to a hard money lender and saying, hey, this is my purchase price, rehab, ARV, please approve my deal. And them denying me because the property is too rural, maybe it's too trashed up, whatever it may be. I don't have to do that. I have 1.1 million business credit at my disposal. I can do my own deals and lend on my own properties, which is pretty cool. So you guys become your own hard money lenders and private money lenders with your business credit. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys book a call with the team. We're doing a massive discount for Memorial Day only, $1,500 off, and we offer payment plans as well. Get rid of this. Let me see. How many spots do we have left, Anch, by the way? We're like 12 or 10 or? Oh, wow, only 6 spots left. Gary, I'm not too familiar with Detroit myself, but if you join our school group, I think you're already in there, but essentially go into the school group and have a deal section. So if you write something right here, you can post your opportunities right here. It's called opportunity section, and post your deal in the group. And maybe someone will want it. And that's a big thing, guys. Like, you're joining a community. We're one of the fastest growing school communities in the finance category. 16,000 members in 7 months. You guys are joining a winning community where you guys can get funding, you guys can network your deals, whatever it may be. And we have your back, right? And like I said, twice a week, you guys get weekly calls. So you have weekly calls twice a week for brokering plus funding. We're going to help you guys get funding for your business or investments. So I'm going to go back to the free group really quick. Go back here. So I'm going to show you guys some more wins really quick with the group and all that stuff. So we have competitions every month, guys, for the money brokering program. So TVs, giveaways, vacations, things like that. 2 people with a 50-inch TV. One of our clients got 200K in funding. So what would you guys do with 200K in funding again? Would you guys buy real estate, buy a duplex, buy a mentorship? If you guys want to get into real estate or buy a business, why don't you guys get 100K, 200K in funding, go pay 5K, 10K for a mentorship and fast track, right? That's how you get deals done. So Talisha, I'm going to send the link here in a little bit for you for the school group. Here's one commission, guys. So Morgan helped out Rawl. Rawl is a fix and flipper, and Rawl got 220K in funding. And then Morgan earned a $44 commission, which is twice the price of the mentorship, guys. So you 2x his money back with one deal. That's how easy it is, guys. If you guys go through your phone contact list, your friends list, how many people do you know that need funding where you guys can make your money back on the program? Just a regular guy can do this. It's unreal. If you change your mindset and outreach, you can do just about anything you want to do. 2 deals, 3 deals, 1 deal. Zach with the 6K commission right here, 300K in funding, 6K commission, 1 deal. This could be you guys. Check this out. $100,000 in 4 apps in 20 minutes, guys. 100K in 20 minutes. What else we got? Michael's been crushing too. So Michael got 150K in funding. He's also a referral partner. So lots of wins, guys. And this could be you guys. Awesome. So for everyone that booked in, make sure you guys check your messages and confirm the call as well. And make sure you guys add it to your calendar. Like I said, we're only doing 30 book calls and only 10 slots because it's a massive discount off the 4K. I'm only doing this for Memorial Day to get people into the program. If you guys do your own research, you guys will see that other funding programs are easily 6K to 15K for the similar setup, or they charge a back-end performance fee of 10 to 15%. You're paying much less with this program. And do you guys think the $80,000 I spent in mentorships, that all that information is in the 2.5K mentorship? Definitely is, guys. Just VIP alone, this school community is worth the price of Infinite Funding Blueprint. And the goal of all this, guys, is I hope, once you guys have 100K, 200K in capital, I can empower you guys, help you guys be a lot more confident. You guys can also money broker where you guys send us more business at the same time. Therefore, you make more money together. All right, let's Hail Mary all the questions. What questions do we have? Drop them in the chat. Credit repair questions, funding questions, program questions. Just a reminder, guys. You get free repair. Why would you go pay another company 1K to 1.5K? We'll fix your credit for free. You guys get money broker in the meantime, make commissions, and we'll get you guys funding. Do you guys want to see some credit repair wins? Does anyone need credit repair? Here's the school link, guys, to join the school group.